The green card, your key to opportunity in America. For millions, it's the first step toward a new life, filled with hope and possibility. It may not be green anymore, but its value has only grown over time. The design has changed. Now it's a high-tech card with security features to keep it safe and authentic. This little card opens doors. You can live, work, and build your future in the US. Buy a home, start a career, and put down roots in your community. Pay taxes, support public services, and contribute to the American dream. You can even serve in the military, giving back to the country you now call home. For many, it's a symbol of hope, a fresh start, and a brighter future. But getting a green card isn't easy. It takes patience, determination, and sometimes years of waiting. And here's the catch. A green card doesn't make you a citizen. There are limits to what you can do. You can't vote in federal elections or have a direct say in how the country is run. You're a lawful permanent resident, not a citizen, and that difference matters. You can enrich your community, pay into Social Security, and support local schools, but you don't get a vote on the big decisions. Think of it like joining an exclusive club. You get access to most perks, but not all the privileges. You can enjoy the benefits, but you can't vote for the club president. That right is reserved for citizens, those who have taken the final step. It's the difference between being a long-term guest and being part of the family. You can cheer for your favorite team, but you don't get to call the plays. In American democracy, green card holders are passionate fans, not players on the field. To get in the game, you need a new uniform, a US passport. That's the line. Residency versus citizenship, access versus full participation. When it comes to voting, that line is everything. Only citizens get a voice in shaping the nation's future. The green card is a huge achievement, but it's not the final destination for those seeking full integration into American society. Welcome back to the Prospect Global channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on immigration, citizenship, and life in the US. So, when we talk about electing the President of the United States, a fundamental question arises. Who actually gets to vote for president? It's a cornerstone of our democracy, and understanding the rules is essential. The answer, at its core, is quite simple. US citizens only are granted this right. It's a privilege and a responsibility. Not residents, regardless of how long they've lived here. Not taxpayers, who contribute to our society. Not even the friendliest neighbor. Citizens. It's a specific designation with specific rights. You're automatically a citizen if you're born here, within the borders of the United States, born to US citizen parents abroad, ensuring citizenship extends beyond our physical borders, or you've diligently gone through the process of naturalization, pledging your allegiance to the country. But citizenship, while paramount, isn't the only requirement that determines eligibility. You must be at least 18 years of age on election day to cast your vote. No exceptions are made for age, it's a firm rule. You also have to meet your specific state's residency requirements, proving you live there. And crucially, register to vote at the address where you currently reside. Voter registration is mandatory in almost every state, with the notable exception of North Dakota. If you're not officially on the voter roll, meaning your name isn't in the system, you won't be issued a ballot. This multi-layered system ensures that only eligible citizens who meet all criteria can participate in our elections. So, citizenship truly is the master key that unlocks the door to the voting booth, while age, residency, and registration are the other essential keys that you need on your key ring. Green card holders, regardless of how deeply invested they are in the community, simply don't possess that master key of citizenship. They can actively watch the process unfold, cheer for their preferred candidates, and certainly have strong opinions, but ultimately they can't legally enter the voting booth and cast a ballot. The entire system is meticulously designed to be citizens only, built from the ground up with that principle in mind. That's the fundamental rule of our elections. No exceptions can be made to this core principle. This isn't just tradition, it's the law. The Illegal Immigration Reform and Immigrant Responsibility Act of 1996 makes it a federal crime for non-citizens to vote in federal elections. That includes presidential, Senate, and House races. The law is clear, only citizens can vote. When you register, you sign under penalty of perjury that you're a US citizen. Falsely claiming citizenship is a serious offense. A green card holder who registers and votes commits 2 crimes, false claim and illegal voting. The consequences are severe. While a few localities allow non-citizens to vote in very limited local elections, this is rare, and never applies to state or federal races. For the big elections, the law is absolute. Only citizens vote. No gray areas, no loopholes. What if a green card holder accidentally registers to vote? Meet Carlos. He's lived in the US for 10 years, pays taxes, and is active in his community. At the DMV, he's asked if he wants to register to vote. Thinking it's routine, he says yes. He's now falsely claimed citizenship, maybe by mistake, but the law doesn't care. If he votes, he's committed a federal crime. When Carlos applies for citizenship, this mistake will be discovered. His application can be denied, and he could even face deportation. This isn't rare. Many immigrants have faced life-altering consequences for this error. The system is unforgiving, and a single checkmark can shatter the dream of citizenship. Understanding the rules is critical. There's no room for error. The consequences may seem harsh, but there's a reason. Voting is the ultimate expression of membership in a nation. Restricting it to citizens preserves self-governance and national sovereignty. This isn't unique to the US. Most countries do the same. The right to vote is tied to the responsibilities of citizenship. For green card holders, that final step, the oath of allegiance, hasn't been taken. Strict rules protect the integrity of elections and public trust in democracy. Even rare cases of non-citizen voting can undermine confidence in the system. The right to vote is a hard-won privilege, the final step in becoming a full participant in American democracy. For immigrants, casting that first ballot is often the most meaningful moment of their journey. Here's the bottom line, let's make it crystal clear from the start. Green card holders, those who are lawful permanent residents, cannot vote in U.S. presidential elections. This is a fundamental aspect of our electoral system, or any federal elections for that matter. This includes congressional and senatorial races as well, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. Your green card lets you live and work here, offering numerous opportunities and a pathway to building a life. But it's absolutely not a voter registration card and should never be mistaken for one. The right to vote, a cornerstone of American democracy, is exclusively reserved for citizens. No exceptions. This is a firm and unwavering rule. Federal law makes it a serious crime, punishable by significant penalties, for non-citizens to vote in any election where only citizens are eligible. Registering to vote as a non-citizen, even if it's by accident due to a misunderstanding or error, can completely destroy your future in the U.S., leading to severe consequences. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, and won't protect you from the repercussions. Green card holders must proactively decline any offer or invitation to register to vote until they successfully complete the naturalization process and become citizens. The path to the voting booth, that sacred space of democratic participation, runs exclusively through naturalization, the formal process of becoming an American citizen. Until then, green card holders can contribute to their communities in many meaningful ways. But on election day, when ballots are cast, they're observers, spectators on the sidelines. The right to vote is the crowning privilege of citizenship, a symbol of full membership in our society. It's a hard-won prize, earned at the end of a long and often challenging journey to citizenship. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.